Hello guys, welcome to another video. This time I'm going to upgrade my MacBook Pro with Samsung 970 EVO and I got 1 terabyte. Let's get started. Number one on our list is to make sure our macOS High Sierra is updated to the latest version. For that we're going to go to Apple sign here in the left corner. We're going to go to About This Mac and we're going to click on Software Update. And you want to make sure your macOS High Sierra is updated to the latest. So here I have one update pending, so just make sure you click update and then we'll get back to our list. My laptop restarted already. I just want to double check if the software is all the way updated to the latest. So I'm going to go to software update right here. And it says no updates available, so we're good to go. macOS High Sierra is updated to the latest. Once the update is done, we're going to use the easiest, incorporated already in macOS, the Time Machine. It's called Time Machine. Basically is the software that backs up your entire information that you have in your laptop on that SSD or whatever drive you have inside, and you will back it up, and it's very easy to restore it. You can restore it in recovery mode, which we're going to do. You'll go to System Preferences, and the Time Machine is right here. It's this clock with an arrow basically, so you click on it. Now it's very simple to use. What you want to do, you want to make sure you have this checked, Show Time Machine in the menu bar. You can select backup automatically, but for that we have to insert our external hard drive. So let's just go and attach our hard drive. I'm gonna connect the cable and we're gonna plug it in the laptop right this. There we go, we have it. So here I have it. It's Intel 500 gigabytes right there in the right corner. Let's go ahead and select backup disk, and we're gonna select this Intel 500 gigabyte. Click on it, and you can encrypt your backups. That will take longer time. I don't need to encrypt it, but it's good for you to encrypt it if you don't want, if you're thinking other people will get a hold of that backup. So it's better to encrypt, like you would put a password on it. And then you click use this disk, and then you'll ask you to erase it. So I'm wondering if you guys have some information on that and you want to have that information and have this. So let's say I won't erase it. Then it will not let you use it. So basically, if you have an external hard drive, you make sure any information that's on that external hard drive, like on my SSD or on this one, 2 terabyte Seagate, make sure you don't have any information. If you do, you should save it somewhere else, because once you use it in the Time Machine, you'll have to erase everything, because Time Machine wants to use the entire drive to back up your MacBook's software and all your documents and information. So it takes us back here. Select your hard drive, use disk, and you have to erase it. There's no choice. So click erase. So it says here, if you pay attention, next backup is gonna run in 108 seconds, preparing backup. So here you go, backing up, and it says how many megabytes off, total of 242 gigabytes. So we're gonna let this process run, and when it's done, we'll get back. Alright, so the Time Machine is finished backing up the entire information, 306 gigabytes. It took about an hour or so. Now let's move to step 3. So I have here a 16 gig 3.1 USB. I'm gonna use this one to create a bootable USB macOS High Sierra installer. For that, we're going to go back to the laptop. We're going to close this window. In order to create our bootable macOS High Sierra, first we need to go to App Store and we'll search for macOS High Sierra. We need to download it first. There we have it right here. Just click on download and it will say downloading. so we're gonna wait until it will download in completely. Alright, so now that the macOS is finished downloading, go ahead here in the menu and quit install macOS. Go ahead and close this App Store window. Now I'm gonna take my USB and I'm gonna plug it in. Now, to make this as easy as possible, I open here the website. I'm gonna have this sentence that you need to copy paste. I'll have it in the description, but also you can find it on Apple's website, how to create a bootable installer for macOS. So you just need to use and copy this command. Now in this command, it's using the name of the USB drive, my volume. So I'm going to just format my USB into that name. For that, I'm going to go to Launchpad. I'm going to open my disk utility and I'm going to click, well, it's already named my volume, but if it's not named my volume, just click erase, click my volume and erase it again. The reason why you want to change it to my volume, so you don't have to change the name in that command, so you can just copy and paste it into the terminal and that's it. I think it's just a little bit easier than going into that command and changing. So our USB, it's named my volume, so I'll close the disk utility. I'm gonna copy this entire, it's very long, so you make sure you get the entire command. So I'll select it, Command C, copy. I'm gonna open terminal, is right here. Yours might be in the Launchpad, so open terminal and just paste that command or press Command V and hit enter. We'll ask for your password and click enter. If you wish to continue, type Y, so press Y button and hit enter and let the process do its job. Alright, so there you have it. The bootable USB drive is done. I'm gonna go ahead and close this terminal. I'm gonna close this one and let's check out. I have my disk utility right here and there it is. Install macOS High Sierra. The USB is ready, so let's go ahead and close everything and turn off the laptop. We're gonna have our bootable USB macOS High Sierra on this USB drive. We're having the Time Machine backup. We're having the new 1 terabyte SSD that I'm upgrading my laptop to. It's a 970 EVO, 1 terabyte. And then we have the new adapter that works better than the first adapter that I made the video of. This one should not have any issues, no problem whatsoever with the sleep mode, with restart. And it comes with this Phillips screw. And we have our P5 screwdriver, P5. We have our T5 to remove the Apple SSD screw. And we have our Phillips screwdriver. And I got two of these two little prying tools. Yep. Alright, so this is everything we need for this. I'm gonna set aside, so let's bring the laptop over here. So I'm gonna remove all these screws around the edges, all of them around the edges. Don't worry, I have a little mat here, a rubber mat underneath, so I don't scratch the front of the laptop. So I'd suggest you get if not a t-shirt or anything, a cloth or something. I'm gonna use the P5 screwdriver to remove all these screws. Yes. All done. Now to open the back cover, let me move these screws away so I don't lose them. to order the back cover, right here, you need to hold down on this black edge, and with your fingers pull up the silver back part, just like this, and pull it up until it unhooks from this one clip here and another one here. Set it aside. Okay. Now, as everybody's concern was in my other video that I didn't remove the power, it's true. You guys should remove the power just in order not to touch anything with your screwdriver or drop the screw. In order to remove the power that comes from the batteries, you need to remove the cable. So the cable is right here. Just go ahead and peel this off right here. It just adhesive. It peels off like this, and set it aside. Now we're gonna have to remove this connector right here. You see it right here? Let me zoom in. Alright, this one right there. This one right there. In order to take it out, you have to what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put this one flat to create a higher end on this side, and then with this one I'm going to pull it, but you have to pull it, you have to push it up only from the top. There's a little it's like a little edge, so you just carefully push it up. There you go. It's snapped off one side, and then go ahead, hold it on this side and snap it off on this side. There you go. Very easy to remove. You see it right here, and then just go ahead and bend it on this side like that. Make sure it doesn't touch it, so that way there's no power going into the motherboard, so you're safe to work on your SSD. There you go. I'm gonna use this one to remove this screw right there. So unscrew this one. There you go. Just put it on the side. Alright, this is my 960 Evo, 500 gigabytes. I'm upgrading it. I'm gonna set it aside. Now, here's the old adapter that I told you guys to get it, but apparently this adapter is not good enough. It causes sleep problem, restart issues, and here we have this adapter that it's more stable. There you have it. So take the adapter and pay attention to this notch right here. It's M key. So it will go only one way. So just go ahead and insert it in the adapter. Make sure it clicks. Alright. And then go ahead and insert it in this socket. Just like that until it goes all the way. Just like that. Yep. Now let's rotate this so you guys can see better. Alright. Now I guess you'll have to use the screw provided, because it's a little longer than the other one, and I have the screw attached. That's why I like it. It's magnet. It will hold on the edge. It will not fall anywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna push it down with one hand like this, and we're gonna screw not too tight, just enough to hold it down. That's it. It's all done. So all you have to do for this, you're just gonna have to, with your finger, just aim it and push it down until we click. That's it. You're done. Don't forget to put this adhesive plastic cover back like this. I'm gonna put the cover back like this, and where those two notches are right here on this side, I'm just gonna push it down so it will hold the back cover, and we'll go ahead and flip on this side. Alright guys, so here I flipped the laptop open. I didn't power it on. It has the new SSD 970 Evo that's blank, brand new. I'm gonna take my macOS bootable USB, and I'm gonna plug it in. Alright, there you go. I have my, this is the Time Machine backup, but I'm not gonna plug it in, not yet, just a little later. Now, as soon as you press the power button, you have to hold the Option key so we can select to boot from this USB drive. So I'll hold 2 seconds power button and press Option, and keep holding it until you see that USB. So keep pressing the Option button. Keep pressing. So this is where we're gonna boot from, this one. So click on it and let it load. Alright, so here we booted recovery mode from this USB. Now let's open Disk Utility and see if our new SSD will show. Continue. Alright, so as you guys can see right now, make it brighter, it's too dark. As you guys can see, it shows the Samsung SSD 970 EVO 1 terabyte. I didn't have to do anything. It's brand new out of the box, so it shows right away. I'm not sure if you guys will have issues with this or not, but it should show right away as long as you're gonna boot. Are you gonna update your software to the latest macOS High Sierra and boot it from a USB drive? You should be fine. The new SSD that you put in your MacBook should be formatted under APFS format, so we're gonna do that. Erase. Alright, it's all done. It's been formatted. Go ahead and close this Disk Utility. So now here you have a few options. You could do a restore from Time Machine, and that's what I'm going to do, or you could install a fresh copy of macOS. It's up to you, what's your choice, but I'm going to use the Time Machine backup that I did earlier. So all I'm gonna do is I'm going to plug this one into the USB. So I'm gonna click restore from Time Machine. It's actually, you can double click on it and press continue. Search for Time Machine. There, I found it on the Intel 500 gigabytes. Continue, and it will ask you which backup do you want. So I'm gonna choose the first one. Usually it's the latest one that has been done, and select it. Press continue. It will ask you on the destination disk, so that's the 1 terabyte we have, and click restore. So we'll let the process go on, and then I'll get back after it's done. Alright, here we have it. It's almost done. Finishing the restore. Restart to complete restore. Automatically, I guess. Alright, here we have it. Type in your password. Alright, it looks like it's loading very slow. This is on fast forward. Alright, we got a window. Let's see what's going on. Still loading. Oh, alright, so it's just asking you to sign in into your iCloud. So go ahead and type in your password. click continue. And since I have two-step verification, I need to get my code sent to my iPhone. So let me do that. Okay, I got it. Let me type it in right now. And click continue. Alright, everything is good. The code was accepted. Now let it finish up setting up the account. It's almost done. Alright, and there you have it. We're back online. Let's go here. Let's go here. Storage. There you go. Macintosh HD 1 TB solid state PCI Express. Let's close this. Let's go to Launchpad. Let's launch this Aegis system test. We're gonna test the speed on this. So let's give it a go. Alright. So everything is good. The speed is writing speed and reading speed is good. It's working. We need to make sure it restarts and it sleeps and it wakes up and there's no whatsoever issues with it. So let's do restart. Come on, focus. Where are you going? There we go. So it restarted. We heard the sound. It's loading. There you have it. Let's put in the password. Okay, so the restart works. Okay, so now let's go and deal with the sleep. So I'm gonna put it on the sleep. Actually, here, I'll put it on my phone. Let's do 10 minutes. I'll just put it right here. So we'll wait 10 minutes and then we'll wake up the laptop and see if it wakes up. Alright, 10 minutes are passed. Let's wake up. I'll press the space bar. And there you have it. The laptop is awake now. Forgot my password, huh? Alright, so it's all working. Restarting is working. Sleep mode is working. You don't need to change anything. You need to run any commands, nothing like that. Everything is working well. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe and get this new adapter and install it in your laptop and it will work without any problem.